blowers running.
Oh,
Gotcha.
God.
So they weren't on.
No.
That's what it is. Yeah, I thought it was something basic.
Yeah. So now you've got all the batteries are on.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
know the buzzer.
Yep.
Buzzer's working. Okay.
Don't we feel stupid?
Now this is the thing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
drove
go
us
ahead.
nuts.
Okay.
Because if you try and start it right now, it will not start.
Okay.
It will not start. So what you have to do is you have to push this.
Okay.
Now you transfer the control up here.
Okay.
Oops, maybe I...
Why is that not starting? Well, I know this doesn't, tachometer doesn't work, but
That shouldn't have nothing to do with it.
yeah. And that is the one that with the coolant problem. It's not starting.
No, it's not. Almost sounds like you got a dead battery. Let me try this. There you go.
Okay, so what happened there?
I just
To do it.
paralleled the batteries. Just
Okay.
hold that switch down and then hit start.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to check the batteries yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you may have a weak battery there,
Okay.
because you've had stuff running.
Gotcha.
Because the other day when we took it out, we didn't have to do that.
Okay.
They just started right up. But if you have to,
Yeah.
it's just a toggle switch. Hold it
Okay.
down.
That's really convenient.
Yeah.
You could parallel there.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
The other thing too that the boat has, I've never seen this on a boat. This is really cool. This is what you can do on airplanes. But see your fuel level. Oh, why are the? Oh, I know why. Okay. See the fuel's reading 0,
Yeah.
0?
Right. You have to turn it on.
Yeah.
Fuel upper.
Fuel upper.
Okay. Great.
Okay. So something I've never seen on a boat before is that you can transfer fuel from one tank to the other.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, you can do it by a button instead
Yeah.
of valves.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just transfer it to port. So if you want to transfer fuel from here to there,
That's really
you
neat.
just
Yeah.
hold it, and you can actually, it does it pretty quickly.
Okay. That's really neat.
So you can see the starboard engine has more fuel than the port.
Yeah.
But if you hold this for a couple minutes, you'll actually see the gauge going up and the other one going down.
Okay.
So you can balance your fuel that way.
Okay. That's good to know. That's really neat.
And then to thruster system. I guess it's already on. So to make these work, oh, they may
How
not
do
be
you
on
know it's on?
downstairs.
Okay.
They may not be on downstairs.
They're on.
Okay.
They're on. Now you know you've got the thrusters when this little white light is on.
Okay. And so you did that by just pressing these two for a little longer?
I guess I just wasn't holding them.
Yeah,
you
You
have
have
to
to
hold
do
it
it
for a
exactly
little
the
bit.
same time.
Same time, yeah.
Okay.
So if you want the bow to go left, see the lines
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
stopping it.
Okay. Right. And same thing with the stern?
Well, what you're doing is when you move it this way,
Right.
the bow is going that way,
Right,
and
and
the
the
stern
stern
is
is
pushing it.
right.
They're working
Right.
opposite.
Got it.
So there's no.
So you could do a 360 that way.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could just as you would do with
if
the
it
twin.
was dead, if it was dead calm and there was
Right.
no wind or current,
Right.
you could spin it on its axis
Right.
without touching
Right.
these things.
Okay. Great.
That's for the girls like back home. Watch me.
Yeah.
Sure, man.
Well,
I mean, you find a girl who's gonna get impressed with you just doing a slow,
Yeah.
very slow 360 on a boat. So you just turn the bilge on,
Yeah.
just to make sure that they're dried up.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
We've never
they all
seen
look
any
very,
water.
yeah, they
we've
look
never
very
seen
dry.
any water in
Yeah,
there.
and we're not hearing anything come out.
No.
Okay, so
And then your autopilot.
I've
that
never
sounded-
used autopilot before, so I
Oh.
mean, I assume the autopilot's integrated with the Ray Marine system.
No.
Right? It's not.
No. When you're, that's the autopilot there.
Okay.
That's showing you your current heading,
Yeah.
262
So that's-
degrees,
yeah.
and you're in standby. When you're in standby, you're basically, the autopilot's not on. You're steering
Right.
this. If you go to auto, now the autopilot is controlling your heading.
Yeah.
So now it's going to maintain a heading of 262 degrees until you change it.
Yeah.
So you're going down the river and you want to turn left 2 degrees,
Rest of the, yeah. Got it.
and now it'll turn left 2 degrees. If you want a bigger change, you can do
Plus
it in
10,
10
minus
degrees
10, yeah.
increments. So you're not.
Yeah. Got it.
And then now I think, and I'll correct myself here when you said it's
Yeah.
an integrated.
Yeah.
If it is, and I don't know the boat,
Yeah.
if it is, then you would just hit track. But you would have to program this.
Right.
You would have to put the route in
Right.
there,
Right.
waypoint to waypoint.
Right.
In the intercoastal, it's an enormous amount of work. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
If you're out in the Gulf of Mexico and you're going from here to Key West, you can
Right.
just put in a couple points
Right.
and
Yeah,
it'll,
and
it'll
you're
track
done.
it all the way
Right.
to Key West.
Yeah.
But in the intercoastal, you're constantly
Right.
making
All these
5
adjustments
degree,
and-
7
yeah.
degree
And you
changes.
probably wouldn't want to do it.
No,
you know,
it's
with
a pain.
traffic and with all the stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and there's other boats.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
changes in the.
You're not going to want to do that. Yeah.
So the best way, and I operate that boat the same way. I just
Yeah.
go to auto,
Right.
and then I sit here and I just like, oh, I need to go left a couple degrees. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
and the boat turns, and I just sit
Right.
here.
Right. Right. Okay.
Where there's a lot of changes in the intercoastal, I just drive by hand. That's your depth sounder, of course.
So, yeah. Right.
14 feet.
Now
Yeah.
you can set your alarm for whatever depth you want.
Right. Okay.
You know I dropped something in the water the other
All right. Well, I
The
think
strainer.
everything else is pretty. What's ACCY?
There
Did
we
you get it
Accessory.
out by any chance?
Oh, so just
day.
whatever.
So,
like
look it up.
out-
It's
if you have a
Additional
lo-
light, the
Yeah.
switch or something.
It-
they
it-
might have tied it in.
They may have. It,
like
it
a
could be if you have electrical outlets
Right.
up here.
The deck.
Um,
Okay.
Okay.
Could be. Is that a cigarette?
Couple divers
Yeah,
came
12
by.
volt. Light. Could be for that. I'm not sure.
So the
But
blower.
it took the guy 10 seconds.
This boat, the manual said leave the blower on if you're going below cruising speed, and then
It's a
I've just
diesel.
never- right.
It's a diesel.
But we did hear from a friend of ours that because Florida just gets so hot, that very often you would want to leave the blower on overnight.
Just for cooling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Just for
cool
cooling,
it down,
yeah,
right?
absolutely,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
It
in
seems
order
like
to do
saying,
that, we just
like,
keep the
Pacific
batteries
Northwest
on
is so cold.
and have. I mean, is the blower? Yeah, just leave it on like that.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Easy. Okay, so then to shut the engine off, this is the kill switch right
Yep.
here.
Mhm.
Okay, and you got to press it down for a certain period of time. I take it. Or-
Do it now.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't even need that long. That's it. That's enough.
Right. And then we got to go down and then do the
As soon as you
keys.
turn the keys off, that stops.
Yeah, got it.
That's just an oil pressure alarm is what those
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
That's just giving you.
Right.
I mean, you could be
And it's telling you
underway.
that the light works and then the sound works. That if the pressure gets low, right?
But what sets these off is low oil pressure. So if you're going down the river, see, it started up without doing that this time. As soon as the oil pressure comes up, those
Yeah,
alarms
okay.
go off.
Right.
So you could be going down the river,
Right.
both engines running,
Right.
and all of a sudden you get that alarm, then you're
You're in
losing
trouble.
oil.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, you turn the engine off.
That's
fast,
not an
yeah.
on-off. That's not an on-off. That's not an on-off alarm. That's an oil pressure alarm.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else we should know about the boat that we haven't asked? That's a little quirky than other boats, or
I mean, I don't have a lot of experience driving this thing. I think I did it for the survey,
yeah.
and then for the sea trial, and then
Yeah.
the one time we took it out just to make
And
sure.
you've taken it to Sneed and back.
That's what I mean for the survey.
No, I
I
mean,
mean,
Sneed
otherwise
back
it's-
when it was repaired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've driven it about 6 times, but we haven't
Yeah.
taken it very far.
Yeah. So this boat, we don't have to monitor